Hey guys, in this video we'll be taking a look at what happened to Armor King in Season 4. So, let's start. First thing is his 2-1. The damage has been buffed from 12 to 15 on the second hit. So, a slightly stronger 10-frame Punisher is always nice. Second thing is 3+4. Now this is a tool used for pickups on some of his combos. And the damage has been increased from 10 points to 14 points. So, this combo deals 4 points more damage. Oh, deals more damage. Next is his 1+4. This, apparently they fixed an issue with the side switching. Nothing too major. Next thing is quite big. 4-2-1 now deals more damage. So I went out of my way to check whether or not they gave King the same thing, and rest assured, they did not. It's a victory for us Armor King mains. Something for him that's not for Armor King as well. That's not for King as well, luckily. So, this deals more damage. The second hit... Yeah, the second hit went from 20 points to 25 points, which is quite a lot for a wall-splatting 15-frame Punisher, and also one of his key whiff Punishers. It has a ton of range, so this is very, very good. Next is down forward 1. The distance between you and the opponent on hit has been decreased, which means you can utilize your +7 a lot better, and you know what? Throw game. Next is down forward 2. Now, it's baffling to me that this was ever minus on hit. It's now finally plus on hit, and you know, we were expecting something like +1, but it's +4 on hit. Super good considering this is a counter hit launcher. It's still punishable on block, but you can make it safe by using the extension. But yeah, this is +4. This is huge. Really, really nice buff. Next thing is his new move, which is from his Shadow Step. Shadow Step 1 starts in 11 frames, and yes, it is a counter hit launcher. You can do this for a combo into, you know, Shining Wizard. But yeah, very nice move. Next is his Shadow Step 2, now tail spins. So for example, yeah, so now this can open a lot of combo routes. Armor King mains need to experiment a little to find the optimal stuff. But yeah, with time, we'll see what we can do with this. But that means we'll get to that in just a second. So next thing is down back 2-4, his 14-frame Punisher. It improved the lower range of the attack. After that, we have down back 3. Now this was changed, I'll say, though I like it. The damage has been increased from 20 points to 23. As you can see, it's now a homing attack, so you can't sidewalk this. And adjusted the motion, the evasion, quote unquote, is not as strong since Armor King, you know, it takes more time for him to go low profile. So less evasion on this move, homing, and more damage. Next is back 1-2, his 12-frame Punisher. It has more damage as well, also very nice. Went from 15 points of damage on the second hit to 17. Pretty great. Next is back 4. This has been changed in such a great way. So on hit, now it's no longer neutral on hit, it's +2. On block, it's no longer punishable, it's -9. It used to be -11. And the pushback has been decreased, so you really give up your turn if you do this because there's no pushback anymore. But overall, it's a really nice change. The fact that this is safe, and don't forget you can also do the just frame afterwards for 35 damage. After that, we have up back 1+2. This is a bug fix, nothing too important. Up forward 3. It increased the lower range of the hitbox. His hop kick, it has slightly better range, but you know, still on the worse end of the hop kicks. But any range is always nice. So this had increased range. Next, we have 4-4-2. This went from being punishable at -11 to -8. This is going to be somewhat abusable because it has a little bit of pushback, but very, very nice that this is not punishable anymore. You can use this again for whiff punishment without getting punished, especially at the wall. Next, we have 4-4-3. Now, this is what I wanted to mention earlier. 4-4-3 alone used to be neutral on block. Now it's +2 on block. In order to get plus frames, you used to have to go to Shadow Step, but now you get plus frames even without going to Shadow Step. But that means you can use this as a... oh yeah, and on normal hit, this used to be a launcher with this pickup. Now you don't have to do, you don't sacrifice the combo if you go into Shadow Step like you used to. If you go to Shadow Step here, you no longer can combo, but now you can with Shadow Step 2 because it tailspins. So that's what I wanted to get at. Pretty nice buffs for Fort Fort 3. Next is improved hitbox, lower range of his running 3. This has improved hitboxes. Next is While Standing 1, also has an improved hitbox. This used to be extremely clunky, and things like Law's Snake Edge, you could not punish it with While Standing 1. It's pretty nice that they fixed the reach of this move. Next is While Standing 2. This went from punishable at -10 to -9, so it's safe. And the frame advantage on normal hit went from +2 to +3. And don't forget, this is a counter hit launcher. So overall, pretty nice buffs. Don't forget though, since after his punch parry or reversal, when you do the same move, it's still punishable. It's -10 here. While this one is -9 now. So very nice. Next is a change to one of his 10-hit string. Nothing too major, but I'll go over it. Right there. So the last hit used to be +5, now it's +8. Nothing too big. Now we're getting to more interesting stuff. His tombstone has now improved tracking to his left side. So if he sidestep to the right, it's still gonna whiff. But if he sidesteps to the left, it's gonna catch him. So this has improved tracking. Next is his quarter circle back 1+2. This is a throw that used to not be bufferable, so typically people would go for this one instead because you can buffer this one, but you can buffer this one now as well, which is very useful to use against balcony breaks because this throw does balcony break and leads to a full combo, so you can buffer this now. And Giant Swing also supposedly has improved tracking, but I personally don't see it. It's still like very easy to sidestep it. Not that I'm complaining. Oh, there it is. So there is slight improvement, but the bigger improvement is to Tombstone, tracking to, people who sidestep left. But yeah, this is pretty much everything is to Armor King in Season 4. I hope this was helpful, and thank you for watching.